Hi, I'm Oyama and I'm a woman of substance, and I look forward to sitting down with Farah.
Welcome to Women of Substance with Farah. On the couch we have a model, an Oxford University graduate, as well as a body positivity vlogger and blogger. Welcome to Oyama Botha.
So thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited to have you on the couch. You were also one of the people that said yes immediately. Other people were like, yeah, but you said yes. I'm happy and grateful to have you here. Let's start with a very simple question. How are you? Let's go there.
I am well. I am surviving. I am living. I am grateful. Yeah, and I'm blessed.
You can unpack all of those words.
Yeah, I can.
I can. So before we get to the present you, the surviving, the living, the happy you, let's talk a little bit about young Oyama.
Okay.
Right? So tell us a little bit about who you were as a child. What were you doing?
Born in the Eastern Cape, stayed there for like a week because my mom was in college, and then my granny came to pick me up and then took me to the R where I grew up with my cousin. And school used to be just opposite our house, but somehow we were always late.
No, I remember that one.
We were always late. And our granny used to give us beatings all the time. And I mean, obviously that's like the African way of instilling disrespect, you know. So that happened a whole lot of times. We used to fight with my cousin, but it was basically more love, you know.
Yes.
And obviously they used to, my gran, I remember I was telling this story just the other day when I was invited to speak to an event. I was telling the ladies that my gran, I'm actually the younger cousin between my cousin and I, but my gran used to always take me and pick me and say, go do this, go do this. And I used to find it so unfair, but now when I look back, I'm like, oh my word, actually it shaped me so much because I learned to do things at a very young age. That's why I can even say back then I was in the opinions and I was very inquisitive, wanted to know why things were the way they were.
Yes.
Primary school, I used to be the teacher's pet. You know, they used to call me in assembly and be like, yeah, you must do this and this. The whole bullying thing happened in grade 8. It phased out because I went to go tell the teacher, you know what, this child is doing this thing.
Yes.
Eventually, I grew into doing leadership and being the RCL. I really enjoyed them because I really love the idea of seeing a difference in people's lives.
Okay, and so you describe yourself as an opinionated person.
Yeah.
So when are you stumped? When do you not know what to say?
Do I?
Or were you ever? Maybe you had a moment sometime.
I think when I'm in a room full of people where I feel like I can learn something, that I should just keep quiet. And I put myself in situations like that because I actually enjoy meeting people, learning new things, and obviously when a friend needs me to be there and just to listen, then that's the time I'll actually just keep quiet. But a lot of times I want to say something, even if I'm wrong. I want to say something.
Just in case.
Just in case. There needs to be a balance. Like you can't just say, you know? Yeah.
Yes, okay, I hear you. Yeah. Okay, so you spoke about also being someone who wanted to see an impact in the space, or change in the space. Where does that come from? Why is that important for you? I'm about the people basically, and it's something that I've known for like forever. That I feel like I wouldn't be living my purpose if I'm not seeing myself making a change based on just who I am. You know, I feel like the fact that I am the way that I am means that I was called to do something on this earth,
and it would be to change people's lives. And I guess the other reason why that came about is when I started blogging about loving yourself, and just about my truth. So I'll just tell people this is how I was raised, this is how my experiences have been, and just receiving people telling me the feedback, telling me that, you know what, you sharing that has changed my life in this way. And I was like, oh my word, I can literally be myself and change someone else's life.
And I think it's also it speaks to the fact that I think as people we look up to people that just live their own truth, the way they have constructed themselves, the way they've come through. We look up to those type of things because we wish it for ourselves.
Exactly.
And let's talk a little bit about your blog. So let's talk to the moment when you said, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of people, they might be thinking about, you know, putting themselves out there, wanting to tell their story. What was the moment that switched you into it? Yes, I'm going to.
Okay. So in 2014, I got phased in 2009. I was still in grade 9. I'm just telling my age. It's okay. I was in grade 9. I started Facebook. It was like exciting. I was like, yay. So on my Facebook, most of my posts would be about what I was wearing, what happened like on that day, because I remember the status would ask you what's on your mind, and you just write these random things. So it was when that happened, high school happened, finished high school, got to varsity, and I'm still posting like what I'm wearing, what I'm about, like what happened at varsity on that day. And then there's a girl from back in high school in 2014 who inboxed me. She was like, you know what, you should start a blog. And I'm like, okay, but what am I going to say? What am I going to write? Do people want to read? Like, what? I didn't even know much about blogging even then. So I was like, okay, cool. What should I say? Like you saying I should start it. Since, you know, just tell me then. She's like, no, just be yourself. And she didn't even, you know, even elaborate. She's just like, see what you post on Facebook, get on it in the blog. I never looked back. I did that, and I remember my first story was just touching on the first time I wore a bikini and just how that experience was. So the more I posted, you know, it was a feeling that I can't even describe to this day. Like I'll get so excited, even wanting to write something like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to go blog. I need to go blog, you know, needs to be put on somewhere. And I obviously received feedback from people saying, oh my god, I really like it, it's inspiring. And the more feedback I was receiving based on the fact that I was actually changing people's lives now, I'm just like, wow, this is actually bigger than what I thought it would be.
Okay. What is that reaction about?
Because
tell me, up until this point in your life, right? So we can go from birth up until this point. What would you say is your biggest unlearning to date?
Wow. Sorry, it's so deep. Wow, it's so deep. Okay. It's two actually. The first one that came to mind was probably impatience. But I think the number one that I'm actually starting to be really cautious about is just listening and taking in my wrong. When somebody says, you know what, I didn't like this that you did, I just sitting down and actually listening to them and just acknowledging the things and not talking back and like, okay, back and trying to justify, you know, because I've grown to see that the philosophy that I want to live by is the fact that if you hurt me, you can't tell me that you didn't hurt me.
So in the process of unlearning, then what are you learning now about yourself?
What I'm learning, these questions. What I'm learning about myself, that I'm very emotional.
Okay.
I'm actually very, I'm actually very emotional. That's what I've been seeing lately, that I'm very emotional. I'm a lover. Like I love love. That I can get very selfish. It's not so great. It can be in a good and a bad way. Selfish in the sense that it's a very petty selfish. Like my friend is my friend, my boo is my boo. But I remember when I was growing up, my mom would tell me I'm selfish in the sense that I always want things to myself and I don't want to give. Even she'd make an example about when I was a child and my dad or whoever would ask for a lollipop that I was eating or whatever. And I'd be like, okay, take all of it. I don't want it. Just take all of it. So maybe she acknowledges, you know what? It's a thing you've been doing. Yeah. But I guess the fact that I love and I love the people that I love, it just counters that.
Yes,
you know?
yes. And I mean, you're giving so much right now.
Exactly.
So it's not like
you
selfish in the bad way.
Exactly.
For you, let's talk about some of the tough times. So tell us a little bit about some of the hard times that you've gone through, and then how did you manage to get yourself out of it and maintain this person?
Okay. Like I said, I have this thing of just being strong-willed, so that's God-given. So if you want to, just ask the Lord. I remember a time where I can't remember which year I was in, but here I failed a course. Actually, 2 of them. I was running to be on SRC, and I failed 2 courses, obviously because I was busy campaigning.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay. And I remember I anticipated it. So when we went to go check marks on upper campus, then we came back. Obviously, then I was in some depro mode. I was like, what's going on? I literally locked myself in my room. And my parents are trying to call me. My entire family tried to call me. Eventually, my dad sent me a message again. He was like, "No, we're not gonna shout at you. It's okay." Now that I think about it, I'm like, "Why are you so dramatic, girl?" That message was so assuring. And you know, as kids, sometimes our worst fear is, "What are your parents gonna say?" And when they're able to be like, "No, it's okay. You're gonna get out of this." And having a support structure.
How did you get into our media segment? So it's called You Got Searched.
Oh,
and basically what that means is we put your name into a search bar and we see what pops up. And all we want is just some context as to what was going on, what is happening, what does this mean.
Okay.
Right? So it could be an article, it could be a video, it could be a picture.
All right.
Okay, so let's see.
All right.
So let us start with this picture over here.
All right. This is me and Tulu. We planned All Bodies Are Beautiful meet up, which happened in Observatory. So we basically invited a whole lot of women. It was actually on Instagram. We put the posters up there and we're like, come through. Let's talk about being a woman and let's talk about loving yourself, dressing up for your body, because I'm about that. And just overall positivity of just woman to woman, because it hardly ever happens.
Yes.
So that's me and her that organized the event, and it was absolutely beautiful. Wow! Hey, okay, this is me and Nigel. We were on a photo shoot for a brand which was established by student models. So they said design your own piece of clothing, and then we'll give you different kinds of material, and you have a photo shoot that can just obviously market.
Yes.
So that's the day that we have the shoot, and that's the design that I made.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the design.
So it's like a dress.
Yes.
Yeah, it has your sleeves actually. It's like a dress, and it's nice and long. You can have it on without the cape. Yeah. Okay. So I decided to have a cape because it's just a bit of effect, you know.
Drama.
A bit of drama.
Okay. What is that reaction about?
Because every time this campaign gets pulled up, people are like, yo, I saw. I'm like, yeah, I know it was very controversial. And funny enough, when I thought about it, I didn't think that it was going to go crazy like the way it did.
Really? You didn't think
no, I didn't. I think it's because I didn't realize the impact that I still don't like the impact that I actually have. No, and I didn't have a lot of followers when I did that.
Yes. So tell us a bit about this campaign. What happened? How did it happen?
How it happened? Let me think. What was I thinking at that time? I don't remember what I was thinking, but I remember saying, "Who wants to go have a photo shoot with me?" And then I posted it as a post on Instagram. And I said, you need to be comfortable with being on the beach. So I asked a photographer confirmed. I was like, okay, let's do it. So the plan was we're going to just go to Camps Bay and just take a few pictures.
Yes.
And then on that day, the photographer just didn't pitch up.
Okay.
Imagine. So I asked one of my friends who also takes pictures to come through, and luckily I had my camera. So we go to camp. So we're like, no, actually, man, let's do something because people are watching also. Let's do something. A couple concept that came when we were on the spot, and then like, no, let's do something. Did we not go to Sandy Bay? Sandy Bay is like a nude beach. Yes. We went to Sandy Bay, and then the next thing I'm like, okay, guys, do this, and then everyone was like, okay, we're on it, we're rolling. It was fun. Like, yes. It was a fun day. We didn't even realize that we were actually working. Yes. But I love that it showed how happy we were. How there was a celebration. Like, it was fun.
Yes. Are you planning to do something similar again?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, not like that, but something very
yes. Yes.
Yeah, and this one is more personal because I'm selecting women or ladies that a bit like icky about things like this, because I know a lot of women would love to embrace themselves, yes, but they don't really know how. So I've pinpointed those ladies, and looking something really special.
So tell us a little bit about your future plans. What should we be on the lookout for?
Oh wow, okay, follow me on the gram. Follow me on the gram. Yeah, you should just be looking out for more positivity, more life, more energy. Follow me on the gram because that's where I really share my truth and I show you, like, and keeping it real.
Anywhere else we can connect with you as well?
On Facebook, Oyama Botha, and Twitter, just Oyama Botha. Yes, just search Oyama Botha. And you'll find.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Oyama, for joining me on the couch. I'm really happy that we did this. It was a very interesting conversation. I think I've come up with a million. I don't know if you can give a scale to this confidence levels. I think I've got so much more now.
Yes.
But thank you. Your light definitely shines through. And as a way of just saying thank you from Women of Substance for your time and for your energy, we thought we'll give you this nice neck piece made up full of buttons and colorful the way we see you.
I love the color.
And hopefully this will help you with your positive
vibe
so
that
you're going for.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much
for having me.
It was great. It was wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you.